And my fortune is meh. Hello everybody, hope you're doing well, or as they say in Chinese... Oh, it's not gonna read it out. 大家好，希望您一切都好. Hello. Sorry, I can't do it. Anyhow, on the 25th of January this year, it is the Chinese New Year. I believe it's also known as the Spring Festival in China. And I think this year, it is the Year of the Rat. They should totally do a Year of the Pug, shouldn't they? Yes. Was that a yes? But anyhow, here on the channel I've done some Chinese recipes throughout the year, and of course I will continue to do so. But I've always wanted to do homemade fortune cookies. I've like 50% of the fortune cookies I've ever had have always tasted quite horrible, but I've been sent a recipe which looks quite nice, and with the help of Twitter, I've just written out some of your uninspiring messages that you sent in, and boy, did you send some in. I had about 180. If this recipe works, I thought it could be quite fun for you guys if any of you guys are doing anything for Chinese New Year or just want to make homemade fortune cookies at any time and maybe put some funny things inside like, congrats, you exist. How motivational. Your tomorrow is yours. Trying is the first step to failure. Thanks guys, I knew I could rely on Twitter. The recipe apparently is a little bit fiddly, but fingers crossed by the end we will have some fortune cookies with some of your inspiring messages inside. Let's go. Okie dokie then. So first thing we need is a big old bowl like this and some eggs, some oofs, and I don't even know what that's going to be in Chinese. All right, so we just need the egg whites. There's always that little gunky bit on the egg white. Then if you just saw that bit drop then, why is that always hanging around? It's like, no! There we go. Don't chuck the egg yolks out, okay? Just wrap them in some cling film, stick them in the fridge. Maybe you could use it to make some mayonnaise, custard. Just don't drink them. Might be able to see the electric whisk there, and yes, this is a whisky step, but not yet. We're not whisking the egg whites alone, apparently. In with it goes 3 tablespoons of oil. This is some canola oil, but I think you could probably get away with any oil, really, as long as it's not car oil. Some water, so 2 tablespoons of that. Oh, look at the separation. And this is where we're actually gonna really flavor our fortune cookies. So this is some good quality vanilla extract, and a teaspoon of almond extract as well. Now I guess there's no harm in you adding orange extract, lemon extract, whatever you want. So we're not going like proper egg white meringue style, real thick and glossy with this. We're only gonna whisk it for around about 45 seconds or so. It really feels like I'm doing a lecture to the dogs. That is literally what I see. The dog's like staring at me. Anyhow, low whisk setting, I've just double checked because I don't want to blast it all over the camera. About 40 seconds. There we go. I think I might have been a little bit cheeky there and done it for a minute, but as you can see, that is light and foamy, a little bit like a bubble bath. Yeah. Cheap fancy dress idea. If you can't afford a fencing mask, just use a sieve. We need a sieve now for our dry ingredients. First up, we've got some corn flour, kind of like a thickening agent. I remember you found these little glasses. I haven't used these for ages. I got these on eBay, I think they were. Little glass jars from a pinch pot so you can see the ingredients. I just keep forgetting to use them. Some sugar, and you're probably wondering, Barry, why the heck have you put your sugar in a jug? That's the kind of crazy guy I am, living life on the edge. Some plain flour here as well. Boom. Last up, a pinch of salt, so let's do a salt bay from a distance. I love how it's just like the smallest amount of ingredients, but I made the biggest effort. Yeah, so we're just gonna sieve the rest in. I guess this is gonna just make, because effectively we're doing a batter here, we're gonna make the batter lump-free, and we're gonna whisk. See that? It is getting to a smooth batter, but make sure we get all the dusty bits off the side. Look at that. Right, here's the bad news. That has now got to go in the fridge to chill for an hour, just to help the batter be more batterable. So now would have been a really good time to have written these messages up. Error 404. Fortune not found. Alright, I've just been listening to music because I've got nothing else to do. So I'm preheating my oven to 160 fan, gas mark for 180C non-fan. Ladies and gents, behold the fortune cookie making kit. This is a baking tray that's lined with a seal pat, or you can use baking parchment. We've got some more of the oil that we used earlier with the egg whites. We scoop the chilled batter. This is a tablespoon measure. A tablespoon measure will go down. We'll then get a metal spoon that we dunk and lubricate a little bit in the oil, work it around. We do it to roughly, I'm not going to use this tape measure, but just to show you, about 8 centimeters wide, the circle, okay? We then have to put once they bake, the messages inside them. But apparently time is of the essence. If we try and make too many, it only recommends doing like 2 or 3 in one go, otherwise they're firm up. So we're probably going to do 3 batches of 3. I've got 9 messages down there, quick maths. We'll put the message in, fold it over, shape it, and that should do it. I didn't realize it was going to be that fiddly, but that's what we're going to do. Okay, my oven has just preheated. Oh look, that's much more thicker now. Ugh. So I'm gonna get, oh wow, it's quite thick. A tablespoon of this mixture. Ah, it nearly sort of shapes into a circle itself. And apparently it will spread out. Now whilst they're baking, I will put that back in the fridge, but I guess the priority right now is, oh wow, no, they're sort of like settling anyway, but a back of a spoon apparently encouraging it. Well, this is quite nice. I quite enjoy doing this. Yeah, so they're gonna get baked and then we're gonna fold them over. So we bake them now for roughly 10 minutes until they start to go golden around the edges. I'm pretty scared, but let's get it done. Yeah, I mean, that one's a bit bigger than the others, but hey ho, I ain't gonna complain right now. It's my first time doing this. It's said to bake for around 10 to 12 minutes. It's just past 10, but the edges are going slightly brown. I'm worried if I leave it any longer, I'll burn it. So, can you see? Tinged brown edges on it. We get a palette knife and we lift one up like this, okay? God, this feels like pressure. And then we stick the message. I can feel that cooling down already, oh my gosh. Stick the message in there and press the edges together. Ah, that's hot. It's hot, it's hot, it's hot. Ha ha ha. Okay, okay. We need to work really, really fast. Ah, that's so hot, that's so hot. Why? Surely there was a safer way to do this. They do smell absolutely amazing though, I will say that. Apparently what we do to shape them is we put them over a mug and hold it there. Ah, still warm, to get that classic shape. That's one done, amazing. Ha, 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 hot. Ooh, I think this one needs to be a little less done because that one's not gripping as much. Come on, work with me. Now that's starting to tear. Right, I reckon you just do 10 minutes max. But apparently once you have shaped it in a mug, it's quite good to just keep them. I really like my first one, huh? Happy with that. In a little muffin tray like this. Should we do that again? So my only concern is that this baking tray is actually really, really hot now. So I'm bringing in a brand new cold tray. So it's the same size. So hopefully we've got 2 trays. If not, I don't think it'll make a massive difference. I just don't want it to hit that surface and cook straight away. Probably enough mix to make about 12 of these for reference with the amounts we've used. Obviously depends how big you want your fortune to be. The only thing I would say is I'm dunking the spoon a couple of times, but really shaking it off to make sure there's hardly any oil on there, because you don't really want it to sit on the surface and fry it. Now here's another thing you can do apparently. I've never seen fortune cookies like this, but apparently some of them do have poppy seeds on them, and some of them have sesame seeds on them. Oh wow, that's a lot of sesame seeds. Back in the oven, this time 10 minutes without fail. Okay, so that second batch is in there. I feel like we've nailed the theory now, so I'm gonna proper rush that next one. But I just wanted to show you how quickly these have cooled down. And whilst we didn't get the perfect seal on it, look, you can't open that. And listen, it's rock hard. So yes, again, not the perfect, but you can't get in there. You're gonna have to crack them open. We've done it. This is my first ever fortune cookie. I'm so proud of that. You've got that stereotypical brown tinge on there. We'll make a few more up and see what our fortunes reveal, won't we, Twitter? All right, I've just had a little look at those, and I wish I had one of those really expensive cameras. I've got 3 minutes left to go because I wanted to show you what they're doing, but just to basically replicate it, it's sort of going. It's kind of breathing. It's going up and down. There's air bubbles in it. Don't worry about that because I had one in the first batch. Once you take it out, they kind of decompress anyway. The minute you get that little brown tinge, take it out, okay? Keep your eye on it. Let's go. Oven's that way. Oh my gosh. I'm not even looking at them, but I can see the brown edges on them. When it's the seed side, come on over a bit closer. You turn it over so the seeds are facing down like that. And then you go like that. Look, you've got a poppy seed one. Look at that. How cool is that? This one needs a bit of loving and it's firming up already. Come on. Slowly work it down and it will close with you. You know what? As long as that stays fairly shut, it will still work. Check that out. That's awesome. All right, I'm gonna do one more batch and I'll see you in a minute. You know, as much as I'm excited to find out my fortune, thanks folks, the smell and the actual taste of this is just as appealing to me because I know what we've actually put in this. So I'm just gonna go for this one because I really like the shape of that one. I think we sort of nailed that one. Sealed it by really nice and shut. And it's got the poppy and sesame seeds on it. Hey! And my fortune is... Oh, it's actually my favourite one. I just like someone just put meh. We can have fun doing this. If this cookie is still in one piece, play the lottery. That's another good one. I like that one. Oh, that's really nice. I think what we tend to do is focus on the fortune element side when you talk about fortune cookies, but it is legitimately a sort of meringue cookie with a real strong... I might have put a teeny bit too much almond in there, but I don't care. It's got that real nice taste to it and absolutely love it. It's time to reveal your fortune.
Oh, okay.
You can eat them as well.
Oh, okay. I've just had a brownie though.
You just had a brownie? Was it a cheap one or an expensive one?
Cheap one. All the expensive ones are gone.
We've still got them, folks, by the way.
Very nice though. You broke the cookie. I did indeed. Thank you. Oh, that's really hard.
They are supposed to be crunchy.
Oh, I wasn't expecting them to be hard. Nice.
Yeah, you really sold that, babe.
Sorry.
Seriously though, I really hope this has inspired you to give it a go. They are fiddly and fun. I really enjoyed that. Any other recipe suggestions, do let me know down below. What's the name you've been watching? Haven't you guys? You enjoyed it? But if you do prank anyone, do let me know on your social media of choice. I'd love to see if you guys try this and what you do put in there. But keep it clean if you want. Bye!
Check your level, player. No matter what your style, the kitchen's for me. Simon's moustache, goatee, maybe all three.
I just posted a finished photo of those fortune cookies at an Asian supermarket in Bristol called Wai Yi Hong that I've been to a few times for some specific ingredients. Has actually tweeted me back saying that most Chinese people don't generally know what fortune cookies are. Apparently they're Americanized in Chinese restaurants over there, something made specific for Western tastes. So along with burning your fingers when you make them, which they've also implied as well, you learn something new every day. One final word from me. Help, I'm locked in a cookie factory.